All right, so Chris Wade back in the PFL playoffs, a great financial opportunity for you with that $1 million bonus at the end of the rainbow there. So talk about how it feels to kind of, I know there's still work left to do, but to at least get to this part of the accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, no stranger to this stage of the game. I've been here now. This is the going to be my fourth semifinal, so it's just about improving on last year. Last year we had a great semifinal. We had a clean semifinal, and I want to take it up a notch from there and have an absolutely dominant semifinal. Finish this fight, put him away in England in front of his people, and and to just march through this tournament on a mission.
I love, I love it. Well, hey, you came in on a nice win. I mean, fantastic victory last time. I mean, how happy are you with that performance? Because that was a statement kind of win right there.
Yeah, you can't be much happier with one than a finish that goes about a minute where you're completely healthy coming out. I can't complain. There's not a ton you could do to improve on that. It's just about like trying to replicate that again, make that happen again with a different opponent and a different set of circumstances. Each time you go in there, you got a little bit of a different challenge ahead of you. So we just need to spend some time here, really breaking down Brendan and figure out where his weak points are, and then to just exploit them.
What do you think about the idea of going to London? As you said, you kind of got to go in his backyard. I mean, is it exciting to get a chance to do this? It's kind of a big event for the PFL, of course, to be going international, but you're the one that has to deal with the flight and the jet lag and all that good stuff. So are you excited about this, or is it a little like, I wish we could have done it in New York?
No, it's a completely. I wish they're literally in New York the week before or so. So for me, it's like, who are you riding with? You could have easily promoted me at a MSG. I'm the number one seed. I have the most points. I've been to the most semifinals, but you know, it's like there's for some reason there's a someone that convinced them that he has a ton of pull over there, and I don't give a shit about going over to England. First of all, I don't care where we fight. I'll fight him in the back of a bar in an alley with nobody watching. I don't care about that. It's just like you said, there's obstacles of annoyance, jet lag, time flights, things like that. That I don't see as super necessary, but this is what was chosen.
I kind of like it. You kind of going in with maybe a little chip on the shoulder. I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it seems like maybe you're a little annoyed for this one.
Yeah, I'm very annoyed by this whole situation. I think that he's been spoon fed like the entire. I mean, look at this, right? You got a real tough division. You got Lance Palmer, two-time world champion, four-time All-American. You got Bubba Jenkins, NCAA champion, semifinalist. You've got myself, um, New York State champion, two-time All-American. How come Brendan hasn't ever drawn one of us yet in the regular season? It's because he has this. He's like knockoff Conor McGregor. He doesn't have the following. He doesn't have the pizzazz or the talk. He looks like a kind of like a sickly looking Conor McGregor, and they need to carefully choose who he competes against because he's incompetent in certain positions in the cage. You know, he really, for the most part, he cannot be put against an elite grappler because he doesn't possess those skill set. So when you see someone getting fed certain opponents to make them look good, like that's not what the sport's about. That's that's political stuff. Like he doesn't even realize that he's being used. He thinks like he thinks it's amazing. The problem is he's been given a false sense of confidence. So he carries delusion with him because he thinks he's the man, but he's never been faced with any type of challenge here.
Chris, I was already looking forward to this fight, but now you've given it a little bit of flavor, man. I like it. I appreciate that. Thank you, fine sir. Thank you. Well, listen. So, I mean, obviously, everything you say is true. But I mean, when you break him down, other than the fact that you think he looks like a sickly Conor McGregor, what do you think of his game? I mean, does he provide any tests or challenges for you, or do you feel like this is, I don't want to say an easy win, but you think this is a good matchup for you?
This is a great matchup for me. I mean, you just look at it on paper stylistically. If he was, I think any of those three guys that I mentioned can beat him any day of the week. Lance can beat him any day of the week. Bubba can beat him any day of the week. I can beat him any day of the week. Movlead can beat him any day of the week. You don't in this sport in particular. It's very tough to catch the elite grappler when you're just not an elite grappler. You have a much better. It's much better to go from the grappling and to progress in your striking game, and you could catch some of those guys. But you often see in reverse that doesn't happen. They may be able to stuff some takedowns, but they don't become like super formidable on the ground. And I just I just know in my heart of hearts that yeah, is he tough? He's from England, definitely a tough dude. Has some decent boxing. Will spin once in a while. Other than that, like he's nothing special but a mouth, honestly. And he has an accent. Like, oh wow, congratulations, bro. You were born in Manchester. Amazing.
It just keeps getting better and better. I love the low key trash talk. It's great, man. What do you do, Chris? Like you said, you've been in this position a lot before. You get a little bit more of a break now than you do between fights 1 and 2. Do you take time off? Do you stay in the gym? I mean, how do you get yourself prepared for these playoffs?
No. We fought Friday the 24th, and my flight home was Sunday the 26th. We stayed one day we went to a Braves game. Just to I like to try to like my parents were there too. We like to we're into baseball, and when we head to other states, we like to try to catch the parks we've never been to. So stayed an extra day. I hit an early like 7 a.m. flight home Sunday. I was working out like the moment I got home, just because I know that he wasn't. And so I've been back in camp fully since the 26th. No time off. Um, there's no, we could rest after the season. I feel good. Physically, I'm fine. So as long as I don't feel like I absolutely need it, I'm in there outworking these guys. I have to.
Very nice. Do you have an idea of who you'll meet in the finals or a goal? I mean, is the Bubba Jenkins matchup the one you want to see again? Or I mean, I'm sure he'd like that one back.
Oh, well, listen, I don't know if you know, because like you probably don't, like, because you have to be in it to really fully understand, but somehow these two have developed this awkward friendship where they're like cheerleading each other, like, let's go Brandon, let's go Bubba. And there's genuine bad blood between the three of us, but somehow it became me versus the two of them. And I've embraced it. I don't give a shit why they think they're pals. But Bubba also claims that he's hunting me this season, um, and he that he wants this fight, but he doesn't really want any part of me in a 5-round fight. He turns to shit in the third round of regular bouts. So I don't know how he thinks like a 5-rounder is gonna go his way. Um, he's definitely the one that I want to see in the final, just because purely of the bad blood aspect of it. I like to fight people that I don't like. I think anybody can attest to that. It's easier to get up and to get ready to fight someone that you genuinely want to hurt. Kudo, it's a professional bout. There's a language barrier. He's new to the organization. There's no bad blood. I have respect for the guy. Um, just doesn't do as much for me personally as it does to take both these dudes out who are running their mouth.
I kind of had a feeling that might be the answer. I know Bubba's chasing after you, but it's nice to hear that you're kind of chasing after him as well. And I mean, how great would that be? What's worth more to you, the $1 million or being able to beat both those guys in back-to-back fights?
They're close. They're very close to each other. Very close to each other. But
Awesome, man.
damn, I want that belt so bad. So bad.
Well, you got a chance to take a step in that direction on August 20th in London. So, step number one, you got to get that done. I guess is that the big key? As much as you want this Bubba fight, as much as you want the belt, whether it comes against Bubba or Ryoji, is the key not to let yourself focus too much ahead on that and to really stay dialed in on the semifinal.
Oh yeah, I don't look at all towards that next bout. I don't even know when exactly it'll be, where it'll be, who it will be against. For me, it's just Brandon right now. It's just staying focused, outworking him, being ready to just outclass him wherever we need to take the fight. I'm not looking past him at all. I've learned in this sport that the only time I really get myself into bad spots is when I don't take people seriously. So even though I don't like the guy at all, I still take them seriously as competitors because they are here and they're formidable. So anybody that straps the gloves on, gets in there, makes a fist, you gotta watch them.
No doubt about it. Well, August 20th, as I said, ESPN. I guess last question. I mean, what kind of fight do you think we see? Is this one that a win's a win, right? Whatever it takes to get through to get you to the finals. Is a decision okay, or is this a fight that you think you can and need to go out there and make a statement?
No, I mean, listen, am I gonna like lose sleep over it if I dominate him and win 30-27? No, probably not. But my intent is to literally hurt him and hurt him consistently. I not just to win around. Like I want him to experience pain, like pain in his body, pain from his jaw, feeling like it's gonna pop, like just pain anywhere and everywhere. That's the goal.
My man, Chris Wade, bringing the heat, getting us ready for the 2022 PFL playoffs. Hopefully, we'll talk to you again before then. But best of luck in the preparation, and we look forward to it.
All right, thank you for having me on. Appreciate it.